The Mystery of Room Number 9, Tilda. A spooky but fun story for brave little hearts. Tilda. Once upon a time in the quiet town of Willowbrook, there stood an old boarding school named Gravestone Academy. It was big, grand, and very old. So old that some students believed it was haunted. Among the students was a curious 10-year-old boy named Zayan. He wasn't afraid of much, except spiders. He had heard all kinds of creepy stories from older students. But the one story that everyone whispered about was Room Number 9 is haunted. The teachers never said anything about it. The room was always locked, its door dusty and dark. No one had gone inside for years. One rainy evening, while Zayan was walking down the hallway to get water, the lights flickered, crackled, blinked. Darkness. The hallway was empty. Then suddenly, click! Zayan heard the sound of a door unlocking behind him. He turned around slowly. It was Room Number 9. The door was open. Zayan's heart raced. Maybe someone forgot to lock it, he whispered to himself. But curiosity got the better of him. He tiptoed closer. His shoes squeaked on the floor. The air around the door felt cold. He pushed the door gently. It creaked open. Inside, the room was filled with dust and old furniture. Broken chairs, a cracked mirror, and boxers were lying around. It smelled like old books and wet socks. But the strangest thing? There was a glowing journal on a table in the middle of the room. Zayan walked over. The book was open. The pages flipped by themselves, like a breeze was turning them. But the windows were shut. He leaned in and read the words on the page. Dear reader, welcome. You found the room of secrets. Find the 3 lost keys, or stay here forever. Zayan blinked. What? Stay here forever? The door behind him slammed shut. Bam! The lights flickered. Then ... total silence. Zayan ran to the door. He pushed it. Wouldn't budge. Suddenly, the room whispered. 1 key lies beneath the doll. 1 key rests behind the wall. 1 key waits beneath your feet. Zayan gulped. He looked around. In a corner sat an old, torn doll with 1 button eye and a ripped mouth. He picked it up carefully and turned it over. Nothing! Then he noticed the doll's back had a small zipper. He opened it, and inside was a small, rusty key. Got it, he said. Suddenly, the doll's head turned by itself. Zayan dropped it and backed away. Nope. Second key. Behind the wall. Zayan searched the room and tapped on the walls. One part sounded hollow. He pushed it, and a small secret compartment popped open. Inside was a silver key. As soon as he touched it, the mirror in the room showed a ghostly face. A boy with sad eyes, waving slowly. Zayan froze. The mirror whispered, Find my name, and I'll help you. He looked around. On the back of the journal, scribbled in small writing, was the name. Elias. He turned to the mirror and whispered, Your name is Elias. The ghost boy smiled and vanished. Third key. Beneath the floor. Now for the last one. Beneath your feet. He looked under the table. Nothing. Then he noticed 1 floorboard was slightly raised. He pried it open with a chair leg and found a golden key glowing softly. Suddenly, the floor shook. A loud voice echoed, Well done, brave heart. The final challenge is ... the door of truth. The door creaked open again. A bright light shone outside. Zayan stepped toward it, holding all 3 keys. As he walked through the doorway, everything went silent again. He blinked and found himself standing in the hallway, the water bottle still in his hand. Room Number 9 was shut tight, as if nothing had happened. The next morning, Zayan told his best friend Danish about the adventure. No way, Danish said, wide-eyed. But when they both walked by Room Number 9 that day, something strange was there. A note on the door. Thank you, Zayan. You helped free Elias. Room 9 is no longer haunted. Signed to the ghosts of Gravestone Academy. Moral of the story, bravery isn't about not being scared. It's about doing the right thing even when you are.